In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow.
Yeah, not bad, huh? The latest model.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city block, and then we'll talk.
Today is a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
Okay, let's go through all of this once again.
We have 3 days before the sun rises and burns everything to ash. And we're stuck in front of a giant river of lava. If we want to survive, we need to act now.
We stick to the plan. You focus on researching a bridge to cross the river. I'll anchor it, fix the broken base modules, create radiation filters, gather resources, and rupidium.
To create more alternative versions of ourselves. Are you sure they'll accept who they are?
I can't worry about that right now. I need them to survive. The technician will help me fix the base, the miner can mine resources, while the botanist will provide food.
We need more space to fit everyone. And besides, the miner has destructive tendencies, while the botanist is still in love with your ex-wife.
The plan will work, okay? I'm heading outside. We still have places to explore, new things to discover, and dangers that I need to handle.
Don't get yourself killed out there. This base needs you to operate.
That's what I have my altars for.
Work isn't everything. You can't ignore their personal needs.
Sometimes I feel like everything here is personal. How's that bridge going?
I'm working on it. The technology I need should be in the database somewhere.
Oh, come on. We don't have forever.
Actually, we only have 1 day. And right now, the botanist is calling your wife.
Let me talk to her.
The technician is inciting a rebellion, and the miner, he just hacked his arm off.
This arm is yours, not mine. What about the goddamn bridge?
Yes, about that. We can't build it. The technology I need, it only existed in my life path.
Maybe in this life path.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector. If you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning. This crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone. Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy's coming out!
I'm Reaper! You gotta shoot him off me!
Last containment door's open. Go, go!
I think I heard something.
All right, crew. Time to clean house.
Through the storms and shifting ground, I hear your voice, I feel the sound. A world once whole, now split in two, but every path still leads to you. Rain keeps falling, skies turn gray. I walk alone through yesterday. Ashen fields, a silent shore, 1,000 steps and still one more. just break and time decays. But I keep walking anyway. With every scar, with every mile, I trace the edge of your exile. In empty towns and broken halls, I've heard your name carved in the walls. Like echoes carried by the strand, I hold your world inside my hands. But I won't fall, I'll carry through. Even when the sky turns blue, from coast to coast I'll find the thread that ties the living to the dead. Stranded, but I'm not alone. I'll bring you back, I'll guide you home. BB dreams in silent light, cradled close through endless night. A fragile hum, a distant song that tells me where we still belong. Mountains rise and rivers wind, the ghost of war still trapped in time. The past won't die, it clings and cries, but I keep walking toward the skies. You stitched your name into the strand, a map I follow through this land. No path is straight, no road is clear, but step by step I draw you near. And I won't fall, I'll carry through. Even when I'm lost from view, from coast to coast I'll chase the thread, through words unsaid and tears we bled. Stranded, but I'm not alone. I'll bring you back, I'll guide you home. The time fall ages skin and bone, we can't erode the seeds we've sown. I've seen the end, I've held the void, but even there I heard your voice. And every burden on my spine becomes a sign that you are mine. The world may break, the world may burn, but through the ash we still return.
Accessing archive data for program EXO. You were a normal program, once. Minding your own function, staying within your domain. Exposed to glitch catalyst, you were granted an unforeseen upgrade. The capacity to perceive the time loop of our crumbling grid. Captured by the nefarious Con, an agent of Core, and thrown into the games, you learned to fight. You have to learn fast. But nobody on this grid is ever alone. You made allies, found ways to influence the outcome of the games, and the audience watching them. You found a way out. And now, in Vertical Slice City itself, you must make your escape more permanent. There are many factions at play, old friends and new. A path out is there to be found, but will you discover it in time? Loading next archive. Are you ready, program?
I'll give it everything I've got. Witness true power. My ultimate blade.
What's up, Cobra fans? Welcome to Cobra's Corner. Is this for real? Yes, Black Sabbath. 3 huge game developers have gotten together to create the ultimate gaming experience. The top video game players in the world. Are they any good in real-life battle royale type situation? Not this, but actually this. It's not laying around on a screen. We do have ex-Navy SEALs coming down. We need the best of the best. Anybody can play. You just gotta be brave enough to take a bullet. Kilo Kitty wants to know if it hurts. Man! Of course it hurts. We donate 100 grand worth of cyber limbs. But there's a chance for fame. There's a chance for fortune. I need you to take her down to Midtown Harbor. Do not up. You can also... Oh, God. Hey, look at me. Welcome to me. Fans, click me, like me. I don't care. Watch me. Don't watch me. I'm over this whole thing.
マガ通信知らない？街中で見かけた迷惑な人をファントムって認定していくってやつって。
やつがターゲット。木内武之。俗に言うぶつかり男というやつだ。仕事の話をさせてもらう。わしと一緒に怪盗をやってもらいたいのだ。心を歪めている根本、お宝を盗み出す。
ぶつかられても泣き寝入り、それを見てても知らんぷり。俺は俺のやりたいことを好きなだけやらせてもらう。
本人の精神が歪んでいけば、いつか欲望の搾取が始まる。だとしたら欲望を奪われるのを止めないと。
そんなこと奇跡が起こらない限りできっこないさ。悪いけどあの子には生贄になってもらうよ。
めったに出会えぬ代物と見た。
首突っ込ませてもらうぜ。俺らで料理してやろうじゃないの。
ダメダメ、みんなまとめて地獄行きだ。
忠告しよう。わしらは全てをなくしてここにあるもの。立ちふさがるというなら全てを奪って進むまで。やっと分かった。私自分が何したいのか。
大勢の人から欲望を奪った罪償わせてやろうぜ。
Where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone? I am Showdown.
Developed out of the need to replace thinking machines, the Mentats, trained on the principles of philosopher Gilbertus Albans, became one of the most important people in the Imperium. Able to calculate immense amounts of data and devise complex strategies, they are the most advanced tacticians on the battlefield. Combined with advanced assassination and combat technology, you will be able to think many steps ahead of your enemies. With a significantly higher cognition, as a Mentat, you can calculate trajectories and weapon handling to find weak points in an opponent's defense, or even guide the calculations of an external sentinel turret to assist you with extra firepower. Focusing on strategic control over raw strength, a Mentat is an expert in assassination technology, using poison capsules to trap enemies in a cloud of death. Or when out of sight, send in a hunter-seeker before the enemy has even noticed your presence. For a tactical advantage, the Mentats have devised further development of Imperial technology, such as the shield wall for extra protection. And to fool simple-minded enemies, a projection of yourself will confuse and scatter their focus. Throughout the dunes of Arrakis, any school can be trained and improved by masters, increasing your mental capacity and further advancing your tactical technology will let you hold the strategic advantage in any situation. But to reach the highest tactical operation, adopting other schools of thought will increase your mental complexity, opening up further possibilities. Focus your mind and calculate each step forward to find the optimal probability for your survival on Arrakis.
Let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident, but just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Back to work.
Responsible for damage to property or person. Thank you for being a valuable.
Let's roll, Fortune.
Listen, what weapon will always bring a smile to your face? The ha-ha hammer!
There's ancient magic in these.
You die now, but if you do, lucky me.
One more round.
Lost in random.